Okay, we're doing the Specialist Maths paper, External Paper 1, Tech 3 from 2020. I'm going to do question 14. Now, the motion of an object that moves in a straight line is given by Vx equals cos to negative 1, 2x, where V is the velocity in meters per second and x is the displacement from the origin. Determine A, where A is the acceleration of the object. Now we've got our different versions of A, acceleration, but we're going to go with A equals V dv dx. Because in the question it doesn't talk about time at all, it talks about just velocity and displacement. Now they're giving us the velocity. Now I'm just going to rewrite that as that's cos to the negative, it's inverse trig, that's x over a half. Being that our rule off our rule sheet, I just copied this straight off the rule sheet, d dx cos to negative 1. So deriving x over a is negative 1 square root of a squared take x squared. Because it gave it as 2x, that's x over a half. So we're going to go dv dx is going to be negative 1 over the square root of a half squared minus x squared. So that's negative 1 square root a quarter take x squared. So putting over this for my acceleration, v dv dx, so v is cos to the negative 1 2x, that's what v is, times negative 1 over square root of a quarter minus x squared. Multiplying them together, negative cos negative 1 2x. Bit of shadow here, I'm sorry about that, I might need to move, over a quarter minus x squared. That is your 2 marks. They give you a mark for working out that derivative correctly and a mark for your answer, obviously, because you're multiplying by v. Part B says use this result from 14a to determine a0, given that a0 is between negative 2 pi and 0. Express your answer in simplest form. So AO, it means we want to find A when x is 0. So I'm going to come here and go negative cos to the negative 1. Now 2 times 0, just going to be 0. Square root of a quarter minus 0. We're going to go from there. Okay. Bottom line is just going to be a half, because the square root of a quarter is a half. Negative. Inverse cos of 0. This is my cos graph. 2 pi, pi. When does cos equal 0? At that point, which is pi on 2. So pi on 2 divided by half will be negative pi, will be my answer. I probably should put meters per second. Oh, meters per second squared, because it is acceleration. And that's that question done.